Hi, I need a haircut bad. Okay, um, hi, it's me again. I'm back with a review for Dancing with the Stars, week 6? Yeah, week 6, season 21, week 6. So this was, iconic dances week, or famous dances. Um, I'd say, iconic sounds better, but some of these, well, one dance wasn't very iconic. Um, just kind of famous. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as I can because there's currently a title concert going on right now, and I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I don't know when she's performing, but Jay Z and Rick Ross are on right now, so I take that to mean that Jay Z's set is coming up, which means Beyonce's set is on its way. So I just want to get them this quickly so I don't miss any part of that. So I apologize if I don't go through it as thoroughly as I have in the past. So first up we have Hayes and our guest judge was Olivia Newton-John and Leah Remini was guest co-hosting or filling in for Erin Andrews. I guess she was doing something for Monday Night Football. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. First, we have Hayes and Emma. They had a jazz. Their theme was to You're the One That I Want from Greece. They got a 32. It was all right. You, I guess the biggest thing I had with this dance is, although he really looked the part, I'm not sure he really portrayed the confidence of what's his name? I forget his name. John Travolta's name in that movie. I know Sandy, but I can't remember his name. Whatever. Anyway, I didn't get the confidence part. That could also be due to the fact that he's only 15 and doing this, but and he also has never seen Grease before, which was weird to me. Not shocking, but it was weird because like. But anyway, so they had a jazz. It was pretty decent. He needs to work on refinement and his lines and stuff. And I do agree with what Bruno said about him really being on top of the beat and not awaiting the beat because during that I really saw him like in his head like waiting. Okay, here, here. And it's not saying that he wasn't on time because he was, but he you could tell that it was like in anticipation on time and it wasn't like he was fully immersed in the music and like he became one with the music. You could tell that. So I really want him to do that and yeah, just refine his lines more and technique and then he'll be there. Second we have I think it was Andy and Sharna. Not Sharna. Ooh, that was the switch up week. Andy and Allison. They had a jazz. Their scene was Good Morning from Singing in the Rain. They got a perfect score. I don't think this is perfect score worthy at all. It was really good. I'm not going to take that away from him. He did a really great job. Allison gave him choreography that allowed him to breathe and that he could actually settle into and feel confident with himself that he could do it. And he wasn't always trying to keep up with everything. But at the same time, he looked, um, although he looked more comfortable and he actually did really well, he looked kind of heavy in some spots. Um, Heavy and like um, mechanical and like robotic, and also what was the other thing? Um, oh, there were some slip ups. There were some obvious slip ups that he made, and the other thing was that he. Oh, I had the same comment for him that I had for Hayes, with the fact that he kind of anticipates the beat, and so that kind of is a reason why, whereas Hayes kind of anticipates it, but he's on the beat. Andy anticipates it, but sometimes he kind of just misses it. I want them both to really settle into the music and become one with the music and let the music move them and really, really like. okay, I know this goes here and here and here and here, rather than, okay, this is next, boom, this is next, boom. So rather than thinking about it, just letting it happen is really what it comes down to. So they got a 40. Again, I didn't think the 40 was necessary. If they really wanted to, they could see Olivia Newton-John giving them a 10 just because she was the guest judge, but they should have gotten no more than a 37 on that. Next we have Alexa and Mark. They had a cha-cha. They got a 30. Um, these two got screwed. Their scene was "I'm a Slave for You," Britney's 2001 VMA performance with Snake. Um, these two got screwed. "I'm a Slave for You," not really a cha-cha song. They had to change it up to make it a cha-cha song. So for me, it lost a little bit of its sensuality when you put like syncopations and stuff in it. Um, and on top of that, what was the other thing? Oh, the judges really ripped them apart. I didn't think it was that bad. I don't think anybody really fully succeeded in what they were supposed to do last night. And that's because they all had huge shoes to fill, and they're not professional dancers, so they're going to come up a little short, obviously. But I don't think she did that bad. I would have given her straight A's if it were me, and honestly, I would have thrown a 9 in there just for how well she handled that snake, and how grounded she was, and she just was in control of the snake. Because if you want to give them "I'm a Slave for You" and you want to give them that VMA performance, a huge part of that is how you control that snake, and she controlled that snake like it was it was handled. You know, it was, yeah. She looked confident. She looked in control. She looked sexy, and just she really like owned it. Like she was the lead. Like she was the leading woman in that moment. Like, I'm here. Fear me. Look at who I can control. Um, so she got that part across fine. The cha cha, although there were some iffy parts, she does have a thing with her free hand that just kind of strange. But otherwise, she did a great job. I felt bad for them that they got ripped apart, and Mark and his partners, um, the judges like to rip them apart. Um, but that's whatever. She again did pretty decent. Um, I feel like she might be going home though next week just because her scores are so low. And I just don't feel like people are voting for her as much as they're voting for others. But we're kind of in territory for shocking elimination. So you never know. Next we had that lady, but she got eliminated. So woo! Um, Bindi and Derek, they had a rumba. The score was a 40, perfect score to the "I've had the time of my life." Um, from Dirty Dancing, that moment. Um, oh, my bad. The rumba part at the beginning was amazing. I think her feet were kind of weird, but her legs were great. Her lines were gorgeous. She was really in the moment, and I really, really wanted to see like a full-fledged rumba from those two. Then they got into the actual dancing from the movie, and it was great still. I didn't notice this the first time that I watched it, but during the group part, there was one instance where she looked really stiff when she was next to the other dancers. Um, and again, I'm going to have to chalk that up to the fact that she wasn't comfortable with that part. Um, and of course, they're doing these dances. They're not professional dancers. I didn't expect anyone to 100% get everything right tonight. So with that, for me, I'm grading everybody on a curve. And so tonight, and so like the perfect score for Bindi was good. Um, I would have given out two perfect scores, and she's one of them. Yeah, the lift was crazy good. Derek, I know he's not a lifter. He's a very, very he's a small guy, very a small frame. So I knew that was going to be a struggle for him, and it looked like it was a struggle. That's a very tough lift. But the fact that he held it up for so long and Bendy was there for so long, like I know they have to be exhausted from that. So, bravo to them. That was a great job. Um, Next we have, I think it was Carlos and Whitney. They had a rumba. Again, another couple that got screwed. But these past three couples got screwed because they had dances that did not match the style, or styles that did not match the song that they got. Carlos and Whitney had a rumba to Pony from Magic Mike. They got a 38. I don't think that this was the one that I'm like, I'm not sure this is iconic. Um, but I mean, Carlos did well. He did really, really good. And Whitney get um, taking into account the crap hand that she was given with a rumba and a stripping movie and Pony. It's like she did the best that she could. She couldn't be in it the whole time because it's about all guys stripping. So she couldn't be in it the whole time if they were going to stay true to the movie. So I thought they did well. I thought the score was well deserved. He did an incredible job. Um, yeah, I thought it was good. It was weird that ABC wanted this done on their show. I'm thinking that's probably why they relegated him to the 8 o'clock time slot or in the 8 o'clock hour rather than being in the first hour of the show. But you know, whatever. Um, Next we have Nick and Sharna. They did a samba to "You Should Be Dancing" from Saturday Night Fever. They got a 39. This was the other dance that I would have given a perfect score to. Nick was really in the moment. He really, for the most part, commanded the dance. Like this is his best dance in a long time. He was really like on top of the beat. He hit everything. Boom, boom, boom. And Sharna really married the samba and the disco of it together very well. It actually looked um, like it could be like a part of that movie. Um, I So yeah, I enjoyed it. They also got screwed with their dance style and their song and all that. But yeah, I thought they did a great job. Carrie Ann's comment about him, um, his whatever. I don't know what she was talking about, but she gave him a 9 just to give him a 9 because I'm Carrie Ann. So that was dumb, but they got a 39. This should have been a perfect score, but and especially when you take into account the fact that Andy and then Tamar got a perfect score, who they should not have gotten been anywhere near a perfect score. So yeah. Um, Next we have Alec and Lindsay. They had a jive to um, Jailhouse Rock. I forgot the name of the song for a second. Yeah, Jailhouse Rock, right? Oh, gosh, let me check. I don't kill me. I know this song. Okay, yes, Jailhouse Rock by Elvis. And the movie, that iconic movie. So he actually did a great job performing. He did his best that I've seen in performance wise. Technique wise, it wasn't very good. It wasn't his best. It wasn't terrible either. The judges really again raked him across the coals just like they did to Alexa. Really no reason. It wasn't that bad, and given the fact that this week was just, you weren't going to get the greatest dances because everybody has these huge shoes to fill. Um, you know, I would have, like, I think 1-7 was fine for him. But the comments that he got were the thing that really um, got him or got me was like, why are you being this rude? Um, so yeah, they got a 30. He did all right. Um, you know, I didn't think Jack was going to be his dance. I don't think his place in the finals right now is in jeopardy, but we will see. We will see if the judges don't want him there. Because right now they don't want. It looks like they don't want him there, and they're continuously underscoring him. Finally, we have Tamar and Val. They had a jazz. They got a 40, perfect score. Um, I think this dance. First off, she was sick all week, So she didn't have a lot of time to practice. So what she did well with what she had. Now we're talking about Rhythm Nation and Janet Jackson. That's the what they had. Had I not known what this video was before, I would have thought, okay, this is perfect score. Great. No, I've seen the video. I know, and it's not like she did bad, and there wasn't any real mishaps or anything. She just wasn't as tight as you needed to be. Um, Everything is super like tight and militaristic, and there were a few points where she like seemed kind of slow and like kind not slow, but like um, not sharp, just kind of going through the movements and stuff. And like there was parts where like her arms got really loosey and goosey rather than being as sharp as they needed to be, as sharp and as precise and as they really needed and tight as they needed to be for this dance. And so when I saw that, I kind of was taken out of the moment, like whoa, like what is this? And I came, okay, is she doing well? And then whoa. So I think the judges really gushed over this dance for, um, although it was good, it wasn't perfect score. I would have given it straight nines just because it just wasn't as sharp and as tight as it needed to be. She did a great job. She hit everything that she was supposed to. It just, it just didn't do what it was supposed to. So that's the last couple. Um, that lady, Paula, whatever her name is, and Julia so they got eliminated. Alexa was in the not in the bottom two, but she was in Jeopardy. She was crying. She was convinced that she was being eliminated on that night, and you can blame her. I mean, the way she was been treated a couple weeks before, and then she got that perfect score, and then she came back and then was just treated like crap again. Who wouldn't be upset and really feel like they're crying or about to be eliminated. So I honestly think she's going to be eliminated next week, which is sad because I really want her to make it further. But I felt like she was going to be one of the ones that was iffy on staying or leaving. Same with Tamar. I feel like Tamar, her, and Hayes right now are kind of on this bubble where I'm not sure what's going to happen to them. So yeah, that's it. Next week is Halloween week and team dances. Um, and yeah, um, I will talk to you all later on this week because I have a video coming for a very, very special week this week. So yeah, I have a video that I'm going to talk and I'm going to talk about stuff. So I'm excited for it and I'm also kind of nervous because it's the first time I've ever really talked about it. So yeah. With that said, I will see you all soon. Bye.